Let me ask you this. Who's ready to see something fly? Here's something really cool and exciting. Today's the annual helicopter fly-in. So yeah, today's the annual helicopter fly-in. Right across the street from my house, believe it or not, there is a very, very cool facility. Builds stuff for the United States military as well as personal helicopters. So it's gonna be a good little time. Let's go check it out. They're going to be having some displays and maybe a few helicopters coming and flying in. So stick around, let's go check it out. It's literally just across the street and down the road about a half a mile from here at Willis World. So we're gonna take you up there and show you. There's the sign. Like I said, it's just right across the street. Right down here, we're gonna go check it out. Maybe they'll let me fly one, I don't know. Probably not. Here's the airfield right here. On the back end, going towards in the factory. We're gonna go and check it out and see. Looks like I got a couple of them over here on display, and we'll go see if we can get a look at them. And maybe here in a little bit, we'll get something to fly in. I think that screen's dirty again. It's always dirty. Always dirty. Well, because my hands are always dirty from working. Yeah, you can see all the wildflowers coming in over there. So this is the factory here. It looks like they might start doing a tour here in a second. We're gonna check it out, but look at these things. So we're gonna see these guys fly in just a little bit. But right now, let's go check out the factory. We're gonna walk into the factory now and check everything out. Let's go see what's going on.
Or if you're down here, we can say, okay, knock those out and then roll it.
Explain to some of the things that go on here. As you can see, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in here in production right now. So we're going to continue on. Literally, guys, this is like a half mile from the house. So this is really cool stuff.
That we have, it's not a, then we're going to go into the blade shop over there and we'll talk a little bit about the blades. And then we're going to go over here into the cloth shop.
Okay, so we're gonna start the tour. You heard him say it. So they got a little simulator over there. We're gonna go check that out here in just a little bit. But for now, let's go see what they do here and these cool machines they fly around here. So told you you're gonna see something fly here in a little bit. Oh, they also saw me fly right to the ground. Tripped over a brick.
He needs 3 tons. Yeah. Oh, y'all, you know, but
Watch, just about slipped there. Oh, gotcha. Oh, it looks like there's a 2-seater right there. Oh, it is a 2-seater right there. Look at all these helicopters.
There it is. Yeah, anyway, well, I'll come back to this. Yeah. Okay, so these two models that are right here, they're a little bit different, but this is kind of where the helicopter started. This is called the air bond. We don't make them anymore. It's labor intensive. Where it started, and then Dwight had an idea with George and said, well, if we make a fiberglass body on this, we could probably combine the drivetrain on this with a fiberglass body and come up with a helicopter that's sellable for, you know, that's more aesthetically pleasing. The engine is the MZ202. It's still the same engine that's on our ultralight version of the fiberglass fuselage. This is cool.
This is really cool.
Yeah, these were about 20,000 to start with. 22.5 for an MZ202 version of that fiberglass body. Turbine motor. It is demilitarized motor, comes out of the military, you gotta find them. If you're lucky, you'll pay somewhere around, if you find a low end one, about 15,000 bucks. If you find a high end one, about 25,000.
That's for the motor. $15,000. That's insane.
If you ever gone on the flight line or when you get on the airline, you can hear that motor running. That's an APU motor. So they fire up the engine. Continue on it, so it's not being continued on presently. Someday in the future, hey. So this is about pretty close to $300,000 investment in material only.
Not even the labor. $300,000.
That's just
materials.
Back in the back, tail rotor gearbox, tail rotor pitch change links on here. The drive shaft right here, that's a coupler, Lovejoy coupler. This is the bearing mount. There's a bearing mount right there, bearing mount there, and bearing mount here. If you look right across the top of the tail boom, you can see there's a little ripple. That's so if you're coming in hot, you hit the ground, it keeps the tail rotor blades from smack. Basically, you've got a twist grip on the throttle handle here for engine management. You've got to select it for consider elevator up, elevator down. And then the cyclic, so let's go look at the plate shop. On the way, we're going to pass by our welding shop. Because I want to show you stuff, but you see this right here, this spar. What I want to point out on this is, see it's got little wings on the back side of it, right here. Okay, this is how it comes from the extrusion. So then we bring it in here and we plop it on this CNC machine. The first step on that spar is that we mill out the inside of that to what the size we need. When it comes out, it looks like this right here. So cleaned until it is clean, clean, clean. And we bring it over here and put it in the oven. The oven is put in the, we got 1%.
So he says is they pull them apart to see how much
these are pull tabs from the old blade, so we could get a baseline. These are all coupons from an old blade, so we could get a baseline and say, okay, well, what is his separated at? So, you know, kind of like back in engineering, we just started this process. So 40, 50 pounds. Well, they're held together, and believe me, I've seen plenty of old blades that have been smashed, bent up, and it's like their adhesion works. And ours is holding at 70, and ours works better.
That's what we're talking about. They keep doing it until it peels apart. So that peels up. So basically just like that. We're out of here. We're gonna go check out the next area. It's gonna be over here and see what's going on. I can literally ride the bike down there. Ooh, look at that. You see what I see? Oh. Check these things out.
Alright, a little bit out of order here, so this is a mold that doesn't have anything in it. That's the idea what it looks like. That's a fuselage mold. We'll see more molds up there, but this is half a fuselage made. On fuselages, there's a lot of subcomponents, but that's where it's staged. So then the two halves are taken and they're put together and it's bolted together. You can step going upstairs.
See, these are all the templates they got on the walls. Like auxiliary tank, glove box lid, seat back, striker tank baffle, water tank. Those are all the templates they have for the fiberglass that they build right here. Look, again, there's the mold.
High density foam, they're put in the molds that are over there. And then they're glassed. And after they're glassed, there's a hole drilled into it at the right place. And then this is basically a funnel. It doesn't look like it, but it's a funnel. It's plugged in there, and you can, right down through there, and then the pipe goes through to make sure everything is centered where it needs to be.
So they literally make them right here from start to finish. Let's go see where we're going now.
Okay, here we have, basically we have the big part construction going on, where we glue all the big major sub-assemblies together, so that when you get into the kit, you would get like the tail boom, you would get the fuselage put together in its fiberglass configuration. Now, package parts that we send out with the kit, they're all on a cardboard sheet, and they're stuck down, and hopefully we have all the pieces when it goes out the door. We don't always, but we try to have a full pack, so if it looks like something like that, we try to do that. And we try and do it where we have a whole kit going out the door, but sometimes we don't get supplies, so we know it's gonna take you a while to build it, we'll get it to you eventually. Okay, so it's like, it's not necessarily us. It gets put in these jigs right here. That's on the floor is a jig. It's machined on the inside, and then there's a mounting plate that goes in here, and then it's indexed on this, and it mounts right up in there, so that it's square and it's glued in, so it's seam sealing. The tail boom, before it gets mounted here, is put on that jig. You can see how this is kind of like got a heavy flange here, and it's rough right here, and this has got a lip right here. All that is taken off in the paint and body shop. Also index holes for the horizontal stabilizer and mounts for the vertical stabilizer. Okay, this is a tail boom that's come off the hole.
10 pounds, that's it.
And that much strength. Now the strands on this is continuous from front to back. So any damage on this is ground for killing.
Oh man.
Because it's all loaded, it's all loaded. So, okay.
So one bent, it's over, done.
Now this is built for the doors. This is a piece of plexiglass. When it hits this, that's it. Then hold it until, and you kind of work it, and hold it until it hardens up. You've got the basis for your door.
This is where they put the air pressure in, like you said. Put the air pressure in on a flat piece, blows it up until it pops this up, and that's when they know it's the perfect pressure. Now we're gonna hit the paint booth. There isn't much over there, but it's where they said, like, again, you can paint them yourself, you can have them paint them, they're custom painted. But man, these are some really, really cool. You can buy one yourself. You can buy one, you can buy one, and you can fly it. So, you wanna see something fly? Maybe we'll see it here in a little bit. Stick around.
I've seen it with no paint. And if you ever come back, like in a month or 2 months, you will never see those filters clean like that. So, this is the kind of, this is like, whenever you do fiberglass, you can see that that's a skin coat of Bondo type material.
This is where they paint them.
West is epoxy mixed with type material, like it's really up to you how you want to do it. But anyway, you can see how the seam is. It's kind of like rough. Well, here you can see that seam is. Can't see it. That's just Yep. Getting ready to get another coat of primer, and then it'll get a shot on it.
Do you fly the bike too?
I have a purple and a black and a blue, and another one under construction.
Look at that.
It's just one more. No, really, just one more.
Well, you can fly helicopters, you can fly some bikes. Now that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Custom paint the arms and stuff.
So if this isn't pretty cool already, I don't know what is. We're gonna go back in here with all these helicopters, and maybe we get to see one fly here in just a little bit. Just a whole nother terminal.
So this is a representation of some of the bits that you get in a kit, and this is a copy of the drawings that have been blown up that are in the manual, just blown up so you can actually see them. If you get to be a builder, what happens is I give you access onto the online ability to pull this manual down and print it.
So don't worry, folks. He's gonna send you the manual. You put it together. Interesting.
This is an example of what kind of machine work we can do. This is a reluctor out of a 285 motor. Like this is the base plate that goes in the bottom of the 285 motor to turn it to a 290. That's where the stator and stuff now. Like where the U-groups are, because this changes throughout the life. I mean, through timeline, you know, you can go, okay, well that's what year. You know. So unless somebody takes. Also on the tail rotor hub assembly, the little square block that's on the back, walk around and look and see, you can see the difference. Okay, subject to your all's question.
The bottom is it the 202 that does require?
It's online. If you look online on the Composite-FX website and go all through the
It is assembly. Where is this?
Start again. You got it? That picture over there is to do the tail rotor blades. Right there. Where the W40 is, that's what we make the blades out.
Okay, excellent. Shaders.
So I've got to incrementally check and make sure that I'm not going to cook something. That engine's not stock.
I saw one online, somebody did a flying feature too. I don't know who the other one is.
It's not there.
No.
That one has flown.
Let me ask you something. You say you cut in mechanics. Yeah, I mean, you said 500 hours.
A lot of that's volume. Really.
So basically what he's saying is pretty much you can buy and build your own helicopter. You have to build 51% of it, is what the FAA says that you have to do. So the hub here is everything you can. So we're going to drop the link down below. You guys check them out. And next time they're on the flying, you guys can come out and check out these helicopters because there's some really cool stuff.
Yeah, well, that's something that keeps.
Really depends on the mechanical attributes. Some guys don't know when you open the toolbox with a screwdriver.
It's not bad, but with it. I mean,
On those boards right now is that we're crossing over from part numbers, so you have to have a cheat sheet to figure out in the drawing you need 141. Yeah. But there's a cheat sheet that goes with it, so you can.
Okay, we're gonna walk around and check out some more helicopters. Let's go check them out. So cool, such cool stuff. Let's go inside. Check out that cool helmet. I hope you're having a good time so far. Some really cool stuff, and I actually hear a helicopter coming, so let's go check it out. Once again, I hope you're having a good time. We're going to show you some of these finished helicopters out here. I see another helicopter flying around up there. Maybe we'll go and land in the field here shortly, so stick around. Mosquito 285.
Unless you're a machinist, it's got to be bad. Well, for me, now I'm trying to learn how to do it.
All right, helicopter's gonna be landing here soon. We're gonna check it out. I'm not sure where it's gonna land, but it'll land here in a minute. And let's see if it's gonna land over here. The first fly-in of the day. I told you we were gonna see something fly. Well, I told you we were gonna get to see something fly, and right now it looks like the first helicopter of the day is coming in right here. So there it is. That's a 2-seater too. So there's 2 people on that one. Man, that's cool stuff. Looks like the guy's gonna go set him in his spot. I told you we were gonna see something fly today. The bike, it's still coming, don't worry. But right now, we're gonna check out this helicopter. These things are components in there. It looks like he's getting ready to take off. And this guy's threading the needle here, in between the trees. So this guy is about to take off in his Mosquito. I'm not sure what version it is, but he's right there. He's got trees right there. He's going to thread the needle. Check it out. Yeah. Nice. Now, if that's not cool, I don't know what's cool. Your own personal helicopter. You can buy one too. If you want to buy one, you gotta get here to buy one. They'll teach you how to fly it. Remember, you gotta put this together. You gotta put 51% of it together. That's what the FAA requires. So, your own personal helicopter will fly just like this. Hey Jeremy, what do you think about getting a helicopter? I think we should probably get one. Maybe the 2-seater. And then we'll fly it around just like that. Now that's cool stuff. Remember, these are personal helicopters that you guys can buy. Again, I'm gonna put the link down in the bio below, and I'll teach you how to fly them. I'm sure this guy's got a few hours behind the controls of that thing. So it looks like they swapped out. New pilot jumped in. Maybe we'll get some more chicks out of this guy. Stay tuned. So this is another pilot in the chopper right now. These guys just getting it done out here. Man, that's gotta be so much fun. You got a new pilot in there. Look at him. We gotta get us one of those. Let's get one of those right there. Like I said, this is just right down the street from the house. When we crank the bike up, maybe we'll ride it down there. Maybe we'll talk to the owner. Maybe we'll jump over one of these helicopters. How about, that would be cool. Put a helicopter, hover it, and then jump over it. What do you think?